this is what I wanted to ask you, right? We've come to this point. It's now April 17th. How soon does JP Morgan and Bank of America, the two banks you listed, which you verified as of this morning, are paying 0.1? How soon?
0.01.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. 0.01.
Yeah, call whatever it is. Right. Nothing.
What? Nothing. How soon are they paying over 1%? How soon do they have to react?
This is one of those instances where we just don't have any history to look at. We don't have a company taking, that was why I asked you. We don't have the company that moved into a space like this. Is not a bank, right? Apple's not a bank, but they are the perfect conduit into this banking system because of the trust, because of the accessibility. I think it has to happen very, very quickly.
Yeah. So I have the article, actually pulled it up because this was so game changing. This is from CNBC. I'm sure it's everywhere. Ample launch a savings account. What I wanted to read in this was who are they doing this through? Because again, they're not a chartered bank.
Correct.
Right? So they're doing this via Goldman, or wait, where is it? I read it earlier.
Goldman Sachs.
Goldman Sachs right here. Dude.
Yep.
Right here. Apple is launching a savings account through Goldman Sachs. It's right here.
Yep. So when I pulled this up, I've actually already created a video on this that's going to get launched on Instagram and on TikTok. It actually didn't even have that information at the time. The headline hit, and I was like, my brother called me, my business partner called me immediately. He goes, dude, you have to go look at this. I'm like, what are the details? He's like, there aren't any details out yet, but go look at this right now.
Yeah. The first time I saw this, it was just a red bar. It says
that was it.
Did this. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. So again, this is going to change the game. So I'm willing to guess that JP Morgan, I think JP Morgan will be first. They seem to be this. They will increase their savings rate by the end of the month. That's 2 weeks.
It's got to happen. It's got to happen. And I agree with you that I think JP Morgan is the most innovative of the biggies, of Citi, of Bank of America, of Wells. JP Morgan and Jamie Dimon seem to be the most innovative of that group of large institutionalized banks.
Yeah. Well, let's play the other game. So again, Apple did this, shook the landscape. It's going, I mean, they'll have $1 trillion of savings in no time.
Yep.
Here's a fun question. Who copies them? Does Google do this? Does Facebook do this?
Yeah.
Amazon?
Yep.
I mean, where does this go?
I think the easiest ones, and now, Facebook's reputation has been dragged through the mud a little bit, but they would be, in my opinion, the easiest one to duplicate because, again, Microsoft doesn't have all that information already embedded on their phone. Facebook really does. They have your name, they have your date of birth, they have all of those things, your email account already set up. So they're already ingrained and essentially could flip a switch just like Apple. Now, Apple was the ultimate company to do this, to disrupt this space.
They got the iOS.
Every bit of my life is tied to my phone, my computer, every single thing that if I want to buy something online, I have to confirm via my Apple password in order to purchase something online. It's crazy how ingrained they are. If I wanted to switch from an Apple to a Google device, a phone, it would change my life for like a month and a half. I'm not willing to do that.
No, exactly. Yeah. So I think, again, when I look at kind of the operating system, Google obviously comes out, right? There is the Google, iOS or whatever they call it.
Yep. Good point. Yeah.
But yeah, then it really becomes, it's the apps that we look at every day. Right. Correct. So I think you look at this of two ways. What is the big, I think JP Morgan raises by, and again, I don't think they raise a lot. I mean, I think they go over 1. I think that's the Herculean move.
And do they pull money from another big bank based on that? If they move first, do you start to get some shift out of the big bank to another big bank that we haven't experienced yet?
So what we saw with Silicon Valley Bank was the first digital bank run.
Yep.
$42 billion in 6 hours, over $100 billion or whatever it was in a day and a half. That was a digital bank run. We are about to see crap like that on another level. So this is happening in real time. We will bring this back to you every week because we could have numbers as soon as next week about how much they have, and we will talk about it here. Taylor, where can people find this video you're going to put out? Where are you putting it out?
Yeah, we'll put it out on Instagram and on TikTok. Our handle there is @LifeGoalInvestments, and it'll be interesting because we'll continue to update on this.
Absolutely. Thanks, buddy.